Hello everyone, Harry Baldock here, editor at Total Telecom. I'm delighted to be joined today by IMCO CEO Keith Hayes, who's here to share with us some of the company's latest developments and his expectations for the telecoms industry's 5G future. Keith, thanks very much for joining me.
Thank you very much, Harry.
It's a pleasure to have you. Before we go any further, let me start by simply asking, who is IMCO?
Thanks, Harry. IMCO is a 25-year-old international technology-enabled services company providing telecommunications, network engineering, design, and GIS mapping services, coupled with software applications that support field construction activities.
Perfect. I know IMCO's international footprint has been growing in recent years. Can you tell me a little bit more about IMCO's first foray into the European market and your experience there so far?
Sure, it's gone very well. We've been working for a couple of years designing fiber to the home networks in Ireland and the UK for a tier one network operator, along with doing a 1.2 gigahertz hybrid fiber coax upgrade design. In telecom networks, they all operate under the same laws of physics, which our team and tools are well versed in. We just need to adjust for the specific requirements of that particular network operator.
What would you say is IMCO's secret sauce? What sets you apart from your competitors?
So, number one is our people. We hire the best university graduates in engineering disciplines, from electronics to computer science to mechanical to civil, put them through a comprehensive training program, and then continuously add to their knowledge and capabilities with ongoing training and education. Number two is our processes. We have a sophisticated workflow management system that ensures all our projects flow smoothly to the proper teams. SLA deadlines are tracked and delivered upon, and forecasting is conducted to ensure that we have resources available to deliver upon the customer requirements. Number three is our technology. We have developed innovative tools that improve the speed and quality of the network design process and the services we deliver to our clients.
What are the latest innovations coming out of IMCO?
So, Harry, on the design front, we have recently added capabilities to deliver efficient networks where twisted pair copper is being replaced with fiber to the premise. We've also added service capabilities to prepare municipal right-of-way permit exhibits and traffic control plans. Our flagship software field tool, IBIS, has new features added to support special requirements in areas such as historical districts, water boundaries, tribal lands, and environmentally sensitive areas.
Last year really saw the widespread rollout of 5G in many markets around the globe. How is IMCO setting up to handle the 5G wave throughout the broadband world?
So prior to joining IMCO, I was heavily involved in the 5G small cell space in my consulting business, focusing on the essential need of wireless networks to be connected to and supported by wireline networks. And upon joining IMCO, I worked with the team to quickly add tools and services to support that space. Examples are design services for strand mounted small cells with their power and connectivity supplied by the hybrid fiber coax network, smart city builds with provisions for small cell 5G IoT endpoints, and physical infrastructure services to provide schematics for communication huts, backup power equipment, antenna mounting, and realignment for macro cell sites. There are going to be tens of millions of small cell sites built across the planet over the next decade, and IMCO is well positioned to support operators as they expand and densify their mobile networks.
My last question for you, Keith, is slightly more broad. What do you think represents the biggest challenge for telcos over the next 3 years?
Well, I think the biggest challenge for the telcos is their legacy twisted pair copper networks. In most circumstances, those don't support connectivity speeds more than a few megabits per second, and they're very expensive to replace with fiber. And when that expense is borne, there's little or no additional revenue coming from the home, which is driving significant losses in broadband market share for the telcos. I would encourage the telcos to kind of follow the US cable model of what we call FTWYMM, fiber to where you can make money. Make incremental extensions of fiber past where you would normally cut it off on the homes per mile basis, making provisions for future business opportunities like small cell connectivity. Look for government funding to offset some of the capex. Many governments are supplying funding based on the findings of the COVID-19 situation that has driven the essentiality of broadband for supporting education and remote work. But when you do that, leave your copper in place. It provides a great medium for centralized powering for applications such as small cells, traffic cameras, and IoT sensors.
Keith, it's been really fascinating speaking with you. Thank you for your time today.
Okay, thank you so much, Harry. Take care, and I'll see you at the conference.
If you want to hear more from Keith and IMCO on the topic of broadband technology, Keith is speaking on a panel at this year's Gigabit Access event. The session is entitled Exploring the Potential of Fixed Wireless Access for Your Broadband Offering and takes place on April 21st at 11:05. Please visit the website to find out more and book your place today.